Hello and welcome back to another video, where today I'm going to show you how to make a music visualizer or an audio visualizer. So let's get started. First thing we're going to want to do is click on our default cube, press X and then enter to delete it. And then I'm going to show you how to make three different versions. So first, for the first version, we're going to want to go Shift A, Mesh Plane, S to scale it up, and then we're going to press Tab, right click and then subdivide it. Then click on this subdivide menu and increase the number of cuts to 10, and then we'll right click on it again, subdivide it, and let's set this to like 4, maybe 4 or 5. We'll go for 4, and then we'll press Tab to close from that. Now we're going to click on the wrench or spanner, which is the modifier properties. We're going to add a modifier, and we're going to add ourselves a displacement modifier. We're going to press New, and then we're going to go down to textures, image or movie type to clouds. Now we're going to go back up to properties. So as you can see, we have a strength, and it's strength of 1.1, and it's got this wavy mounting thing. We're going to right click on this, and we're going to press add keyframe, insert keyframe. There we go. Grab on this top bar and drag it up a bit. We're going to click on the clock and change the type down to graph editor. We're going to go key. We're going to add bake sound to F curve. Then we can find a bit of music you like. So let's just download something that I downloaded earlier. See what this one looks like, and then if we press space, you can see it sort of moves around with the music. And then but we can't hear it. So now we're going to go to this bar at the top where we've got the circle and the checkerboard pattern there. And we're going to change this one to video sequencer. We're going to go add. We're then going to add sound. Go back to where we saved it, and we're going to download the same as before. So I'm pretty sure it was this. I can't actually remember what I just used, but if we go back to 3D view, you can see the map changes with the sound, which is great. That's the first example. If we now go back to create new, general, I'm not going to save this, but you can. And I'll also show you how to render this out. I've already got the default cube deleted, because that's how I got mine set up. So now, you're going to add yourself a mesh iconic spear. So we're going to click on here. We're now going to go down to this square option, which is object properties. And we're going to go with the rotation of the x-axis. So we're going to right, insert keyframe. We're going to drag up, and now this part will be the same. And we're going to go to graph editor. We're going to go key, bake sounds to F curve, download. Let's try something else again. A few of these I've made myself, and I'll have the link to these in the description. Now you can sort of see the cube nods back and forth to the waves. With this one doesn't really have very much movement, but you can see it does move around a bit. And if we decided we wanted to do this to other axes, we can insert a keyframe to the y-axis instead of the z one beforehand. If you delete this and insert keyframe there, now key, bake sound to F curve, and do the same similar thing, and then you see it moves around in a slightly different way from beforehand. Now to add the sound, we can go back to the video sequencer, make sure we're at frame 0, add, sounds, downloads, there we go. And now to render this, it's really easy. First thing we're going to do is find the angle of the ball we like, or mesh or plane, and we're going to press Ctrl Alt 0. I'm going to go to view, lock camera to view, so we can just move this around a bit more. We're then going to go into what it will look like in render view, and we might want to quickly give it some more light. So let's just add some lighting to make this clear. So we'll duplicate that light and move it over there. Now actually, can't hurt to add one more light. Here we are, and from below it. And that's a bit more, that's better lit up now. We'll also add ourselves a plane and move it to one below. Shift duplicate R and then Y to rotate it by 90 degrees, as well as shift, as well as then pressing G and then X to move it backwards. We'll shift click on them both. We're going to go down to properties, new material, and then make it a black, and then press Ctrl L, and then we're just going to link those materials. So now we've got a nice view. You may need to move the material again to the other side if your camera can see it. So there we go. And now if we go down to this camera tab, or the printer, we can see we're going to change the file format from PNG to FMPG video, and then we'll change the encoding to be MPEG4, as well as selecting an output that we want this to save to. So I've got myself a Blender folder, and we have got this on Eevee. If you wanted to, you could give the ball a colour or material. So we'll give it a nice green because this stands out, or even a red. And then we can just go to render, render animation. Depending on how powerful your computer is, will depend on how long this will take, but it will be in the folder of wherever you saved it to. I'm going to upload the final version as a second video, and it will be in the description as a link. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. I make many Blender videos, Unity, Audacity, and editing, just loads of generally techie videos. So maybe take a look at them. See you in the next one. Bye. Bye.